Hallöchen, willkommen zurück zu 100 der Last Defense Academy. Wir haben in der letzten Folge die Rebellion-Endings alle gemacht. Meine Thoughts zu der Route ist, die sind schon ziemlich, sie war sehr kurz. Ich habe das Gefühl, sie ist ein bisschen rushed gewesen. Es war trotzdem eine coole Route, aber, also das Ending, ich glaube 0004, ich glaube, das ist das schwächste Ending bis jetzt, was ich hatte. Ich fand Goodbye Ato immer noch gut. Aber ja, jetzt, was wir machen können, ist Decide Ava's Fate. Ich denke, das ist ein ganz großer Turning Point. Weil Shouma sich dann an die ganze Wahrheit erinnert. Okay. Board Decision. Okay, Ava. Retten wir dich. Decide your destiny. Decide Ava's fate. Let Shouma kill her, protect her. Protect her. Okay, frag mich jetzt, was wir jetzt für eine Route entern. It's your future. No, I won't allow it. We can't do this. This isn't about the truth or how important it is. We can't sacrifice Ava's life to get it. That's going too far. Kumi, letting her live could be dangerous. She might remember her true self and her true loyalties at any time. We can't take her back to the artificial satellite when all this is over. You're saying we'll have to kill her sooner or later anyway, right? Well, what if we don't? I want to find a way. I want to throw Ava's life away. For better or worse, she's our friend. She's one of us. I couldn't live with myself if we killed her now. Yukumi, you're following your heart. I respect that. I wish I could hold you up on this, you know. She's the only commander left. I don't like it either. But it's the only way. Lifting Ava from the pain. Release us all from the secrets on an ice.
Why can't you understand that?
I'm telling you, none of that is worth killing a friend for. It's alright. Please, do not hesitate to kill. No, Ava, don't say that. It's not how you really feel, is it? You can't die here. You have a reason to live, remember? That's why you surrendered to us, isn't it? Because you had to survive, no matter what the cost.
My true feelings. No, I don't want to die.
I know you're going to hate me for this. I'm prepared for that. But you'll have to die. I will never know the truth. Goodbye, Ava. With a final tortured scream, Shouma began rushing towards Ava. Shouma, no, stop. The pathway launched himself at her. I don't want... Ah.
Shouma!
Okay, ich nehme an, das war eine schlechte Choice. I recoiled in shock at the gruesome scene that played out over the next few seconds. At the last moment, Ava had moved like some kind of feral beast and driven her weapon right through Shouma's heart. A huge amount of blood, or rather cryptoglobin, started pouring from the wound and flowing into the former commander.
Ava, I guess this is what I get. I'm a miserable failure to the very end.
Also Ava, ich will ja nichts sagen, aber Gaku kannst du auch mitnehmen. Okay, nein, sorry.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Don't blame Ava, everyone. It's not her fault. She's just swatting a bug that tried to hurt her.
Ava, please! You need to stop!
Snapping back to my senses, I tried to pull her away from Shouma. But it was already too late.
No!
Shouma is... No! Everyone, restrain her!
We all braced ourselves for another battle. But rather than fight, Ava tottered unsteadily on her feet and passed out. She lay motionless on the ground, right next to Shouma's dried up, desiccated body. Why? Why did it turn out like this? Once Ava was safely back in her cage, we dug a grave for Shouma and laid him to rest next to the others. All I'd wanted was to stop any more of my friends from dying. Instead, I'd saved one life at the cost of another.
How could this happen?
Shouma! Damn it! This isn't the death I would have wanted for him.
Whatever the one last secret Shouma had been so obsessed with was, we'd never learn the truth about it now. Naja, also, ich weiß ja die Wahrheit, ne? I didn't care about that though. We had a much more immediate problem to deal with. Namely, what to do with Ava. She'd been unconscious ever since she absorbed Shouma's cryptoglobin, lying so still and quiet that it was hard to tell if she was still alive. But that didn't change the fact that she'd killed a member of our team, in spite of her brainwashing. It wasn't the kind of thing we could just ignore. I spent a restless night worrying over what would happen next, until finally... Hey 64, Mari 64. Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
Get prepared.
That was Siri. I was awake now, but the living nightmare I'd experienced yesterday hadn't gone away. This was cold, hard reality, a reality where Ava had killed Shouma. How had things gone so far off the track? Why couldn't I stop the people close to me from dying? I can't sit here moping. I need to talk to the others and figure out what to do about this. Nicht jeder ist da? Over the cafeteria, everybody looked solemn. When I came in, the mood seemed to get a little more tense. Ava's been in her cage ever since yesterday. I see. It's been a necessary precaution. If she got crazy like that again, Kako could be in danger. Shouma used to be in charge of the key, but we've put it in the war room for now. You think we ought to move Ado's cage into a corner of the schoolyard? I think so. Leaving him near Ava, the way she is now, would be asking for trouble. That's probably the safest choice right now, especially with Sirei still out of action. Is there any chance Tsubasa can fix Sirei? She hasn't really been able to assess the damage yet. She's been too worried about other stuff. Ava went ahead and killed Shouma and Sirei. Even I've got to tip my hat to her. Shouma's the one who attacked her first. We'll probably rule killing him as self-defense. Technically, this whole war was self-defense. At least from Ava and the other Futurans' point of view. We all knew that. But this wasn't the time to point it out. It was a fact. We were still struggling to come to terms with us. Self-defense, I don't know about that. Ava's never really been one of us. She used to be our enemy, and she only fought for us because we brainwashed her. I mean, you all saw what she looked like when she killed Shouma and took his cryptoglobin, right? Yeah, that was really intense. It was like some kind of monster. And it's a good thing we put her back in her cage, isn't it? Perhaps, but will it be enough? If she goes berserk again, I don't know if we can bring her under control. What are you getting at? You're saying it's too risky to allow Ava to live, right? You want to kill her? It doesn't seem fair. Just because she might be dangerous? Might nothing. She killed Shouma. We'll never be safe with someone like that around. Or do you just want to wait around until she breaks out of her cage and attacks someone else? Stop being a member of the team the moment she killed one of us. You're gonna treat her like any other enemy now. You too, Takamaru? I know you don't want this, Takumi. That's why I won't force a decision right away. But we need to be aware of the danger and treat Ava with the appropriate amount of caution. Just so long as I'm not the one who has to guard her, I don't want to be a next victim. Ava was fast becoming tired of mistrust and fear, and it wasn't entirely unjustified. There wasn't really anything I could say to argue her case, so I just left. The whole special defense unit was avoiding Ava now. And not just her, they'd also started to look at me differently. I didn't have to ask why. I was the one who insisted on saving Ava from Shouma. I insisted that she tell us what she really felt was probably why she'd snapped too. I was just trying to stop Shouma from doing something he'd regret, but if I'd stayed quiet, he'd be still alive right now. On the other hand, if I hadn't stopped him, he'd have killed Ava. Bringt jetzt Ava jeden einzeln? So Creepypasta-mäßig? Good. What was I supposed to do? I knew there was no real answer to that question. But that just made my remorse stronger. I stayed in my room for the rest of that day. My thoughts continued to torment me long into the night. Day 65. Ding dong, ding dong.
Get prepared.
Ruhig, Siri, ich hasse dich. Stirb. Kein Mitleid. Selbstschuld. Oder was? Selbstschuld. Kein Mitleid. Stirb. Verletzte Schlacht der Elfen oder so, glaube ich. This morning. I don't think the others will feel like talking to me right now. At least not until we settle the issue of what we're going to do with Ava. I wonder how she's doing. How does she feel being shut up in her cage while we decide her fate for her? Maybe I'll go check on her before I do anything else. Ist sie wach? I went to the courtyard and made my way towards Ava's cage. In spite of all the chaos she'd caused a few days ago, she was sitting there, quietly just like always. The only difference was that she was tied up now. We'd taken another of her freedoms away from her. Her expression didn't change when she noticed me.
Have you come to punish me, Mr. Sumino?
Huh?
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything after the end of the battle, but I've been told that I did something terrible. I must be punished. I will accept any punishment. Please, pass your judgment on me.
Sorry, but I don't have that right. Nobody here does. We can't judge you for what you've done, Ava.
Ava's only the way she is because Sira obliterated her real personality and made her a mindless slave. If anything, what happened to Shouma was our punishment for doing that to her. Of course, the way she was now, all that was lost on her.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. If I'm not going to be punished, when will I be let out? I cannot obey your orders inside this cage. I need to fight. I need to kill the invaders.
No, it's okay. Don't need to think about that stuff right now. Really. The only reason you feel like you need to is because of what we've done to you.
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Do you want me to stay in my cage and do nothing? If that is your order, I will obey it.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm sorry it has to be like this, but bear with it a little longer, okay?
Understood. I will remain here on standby until further notice.
Ich fühle mich so schlecht gerade. I left the courtyard without coming to any new conclusions. I still didn't think Ava killing Shouma meant we should kill her. It was our fault she was like this, in more ways than one. We were the ones who started this war after all. Shouma's death had brought a lot of stuff into focus, stuff I had been trying not to think about. Namely, what we'd done to Ava, how we were trampling her dignity, treating her like a thing instead of a person. This was war, and humanity's future was on the line. I knew that, but did it really make it okay to do something so cruel to a living, thinking person? No, it absolutely doesn't. What we are doing isn't right. Despite my worries, I somehow managed to slip into a light, restless sleep. Day 66. Ding dong. And Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
Get ready for your 66th day of active service. Prepare.
That 66 muss ich noch nur kurz hören. That morning I decided to go see Ava again. I couldn't explain why, but I felt like I needed to talk to her some more.
How are you feeling today, Ava?
My physical condition is the same as ever.
That's good. Those restraints aren't hurting you, are they?
I am fine. They are a little tight around my chest, though.
Hä, was? Da ist doch nichts um ihre Chest rum.
Oh, right. Sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
I stayed and talked with Ava for a while. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could really call it conversation. I wasn't talking to the real Ava after all. This was just what was left of her after Sira had removed any part of her personality that might have given us trouble. That got me thinking, what was the real Ava like? Not Ava the enemy commander, but Ava the future and the person. What had her personality been like before? What kind of life did she live? Who were the people she cared about the most?
Ava, did you have a family before? Somebody you wanted to protect?
I was just thinking out loud. I wasn't really expecting a reply. But my question had an effect on her.
Huh? Ava, what is it? What's the matter?
Okay, das ist jetzt cool, dass wir Rebellion Route zuerst gemacht haben, weil wir wissen, dass es um Commune geht.
Stop it! No!
Ava! Ava, please get a hold of yourself!
Something was seriously wrong here. Ava jerked around erratically, a look of agony on her face, and then she slumped over motionless, like a puppet whose strings had been cut.
Ava? She's still breathing. She must have passed out. But why did this happen?
Should I tell the others about it? No, they'll just think she went berserk again. They're already looking for reasons to execute her. I'd better stay quiet. As I stood there looking down at her, Ava's lips parted, ever so slightly, and moved. Oh. I stuck to my decision and didn't tell anyone about Ava's strange behavior. When she woke up again, she'd gone back to normal. Well, normal for her. But I couldn't stop thinking about what she'd said when she passed out. What was it again? Commune? Would it be someone's name? Seems like asking about her family was what triggered that weird reaction. If she mentioned Commune after that, then... Day 67. Sehr ruhig, Siri, ich möchte dich nicht hören. Things were still awkward between me and the rest of the team. I went to the cafeteria a little later than usual, so I wouldn't run into them.
Huh?
Alright, no one's here. True, I was staying out of everyone's way right now, but none of them were actively seeking me out either. It had been like this ever since I saved Ava. I didn't blame them for being mad at me. I was largely responsible for Shouma's death. I don't have anything to do today, but I'm still worried about Ava. Maybe I'll go check on her again. Kobe. Oh, hey Nozomi. You've been going to talk to Ava a lot lately, huh? Yeah, I guess. Is that a problem? Not the problem exactly. Don't take this the wrong way, but I think you should stop. Huh? I can tell what you're thinking. What happened wasn't Ava's fault. It's just because of the brainwashing. But if you keep this up, people might get the wrong idea. Think about how it looks. Nozomi was right, of course. She'd summed up the whole situation pretty well. See me go and talk to Ava every day. It wouldn't be unusual for the others to start getting suspicious of me. Thanks for the warning. I'm sorry, what I'm saying must sound heartless. I mean, you're all Ava has right now. If you stop going to see her, she'll be the target of everyone's hate, with no one to turn to. But I'd rather that happen than see everyone turn on you. I had to say something. Even now she's doing her best to be honest and considerate. Nozomi's such a good person, better than I'll ever be. No, really, thank you. But I'm going to keep seeing Ava. What? I'm not doing it for her. This is the only way I can deal with my guilt. Both for getting Shouma killed and for making Ava the way she is. Heck, even for the fact that humanity are the ones trying to take the future and home from them. I've been complicit in so much horrible stuff. It feels like the guilt is going to crush me. Talking to Ava helps somehow. Talk to me. Our conversation drifted into an uneasy silence. I turned and left the cafeteria. Nozomi didn't try to stop me. I went to the courtyard to talk to Ava again. As usual, she answered all my questions with a dull, emotionless look on her face. In spite of that, when I talked to her, the miasma of guilt choking my heart felt a little more manageable. In the end, I was still using her, just in a different way from before.
Looks like it's getting late. I'd better head back for the day.
Understood. Goodbye, Mr. Sumino.
Looks kind of restless. Is she trying to tell me something?
Ava, is there something on your mind?
Mr. Sumino, why are you being so nice to me? I'm just a possession for you to use as you see fit.
I don't want to treat you like a possession anymore. Even if it's not by your own choice, you're still an ally I entrust my life to on the battlefield, and we've done something truly terrible to you. That's the reason things have ended up like this. But for what it's worth, I want to do whatever I can for you.
For me?
My words would probably have rung false if I was speaking to the real Ava. If I really cared about her, I would have released her and let her go back to her own people. Since I couldn't do that, I was trying to make myself feel better by offering something else. A token gesture to help lighten my guilt.
Ava, I know it's probably pointless to ask, but is there anything you'd like to do?
Me? I want to kill invaders.
No, I mean, outside of battle. There's gotta be something, right? Is there, say, anyone you really miss right now?
The same way I miss Karua.
You said someone's name last time. Commune. Do you know who that is?
Commune.
When she heard that name, Ava's face went pale.
Oh no, not again!
I wish I had mentioned that name now, but there was no taking it back. Ava began trashing around like she had last time. But with one very important difference.
Where am I? How did I get here?
What the?
My head! No! Stop! Get out of my head!
You've got to be kidding. The brainwashing's wearing off? The look in Ava's eyes had changed. It had gone from a beast-like confusion to fear and suspicion. It was the same way she'd looked when I tried to talk to her the first time, before Cyril took her away for his emergency treatment.
Please! No! No more! Don't mess with my head again! Why are you doing this? How can you be so cruel?
Ava, please, you have to calm down. I'm not going to do anything to you, I promise.
That probably didn't sound very convincing, but I was desperate.
You have to stop yelling, though. If the others hear you, we could be in big trouble.
You won't do anything? That's a lie! Why would I believe anything you say?
Now that Cyril's not here to operate the machine, Ava's brainwashing is gone for good. But if Hiruko and the others find out, she's her old self again.
Listen to me, Ava. You were brainwashed. It's only just wearing off now. But if the rest of my team realize that, they'll kill you for sure. I don't want that to happen. I know this must be hard for you to believe, but please, just trust me on this. I'm trying to save your life.
Save my life? Oh wait, you're...
The frantic pleading finally got to her, and she began to calm down. She was no longer looking at me with outright animosity, but that fear and unease in her eyes hadn't gone away.
I think I'm starting to remember. It's like something out of a nightmare. A me who wasn't me. You're... Takumi Sumino, leader of the Special Defense Unit.
You remember what happened while you were brainwashed?
Only a little. It's coming back to me, but it's still fuzzy. Did you mean what you said just now? You really want to save me?
I do. Please, believe me.
Was such a subtle change that it was easy to miss, but Ava's caution seemed to ease up a little.
After you took me prisoner, your commanding officer, Sire, he brainwashed me. Now that I've broken free of it, the risks of letting me live outweigh the benefits. It's like you said, if the others find out, it could be the end for me.
Und das wollen wir nicht. She's still afraid, but she's thinking rationally. This is the real Ava, huh? She was the commander, so I guess it's no surprise that she'd been able to handle herself in a crisis. It's like I'm seeing a whole new side of her, though.
But that begs the question. Are you really going to keep this a secret from your allies?
If I can, then yes. I'll try.
You'd betray your own team for me?
No, I wouldn't put it that way. I'm just as loyal to them as I always have been.
Aber ich habe das Gefühl, dass sie dir distrusten, Takumi. Deswegen. Oh Mann. Das ist eine Situation.
It's more like, even if our people are at war, as individuals, there's no need for you and me to hate each other, right?
So, this is your way of easing your guilt for brainwashing me. Well, all right. I'll do as you say. For now.
Thanks, Ava.
What am I going to do with her now, though? I don't have any kind of concrete plan. I have to think of something. I probably shouldn't stick around her too much longer. People get suspicious. This will all be for nothing.
We'll talk about what we're going to do next tomorrow. If anyone else tries to speak to you before then.
I know. I'll pretend I'm still brainwashed. But don't worry. You're the only one who comes to see me anyway.
Eva smiled sadly, reluctantly. I walked away, leaving her locked up in that cage for another day. I never expected Ava to break out of her brainwashing, and so completely too. This could be a big problem. Giving a secret like this won't be easy. Why did it happen now, though? How did she do it? She's been acting a little strange lately, but it'll only start at the end of our last battle. In other words, when she absorbed Shouma's cryptoglobin. Did doing that make Ava strong enough to break free of serious programming? It's not impossible, I guess. Either way, I'm the one who made the choice to save her and set all this in motion. I need to be prepared for what this could mean for me. Oh nein, Stress. Depending on how I handle this, I might end up in a worse position than ever. But it doesn't matter. I made my decision, so I have to take responsibility for it. Day 68. Ding dong ding dong.
Get prepared to be ready to.
Ruhe, Siri. After eating a quick, simple breakfast in the cafeteria, I made my way to the courtyard where no one was watching. Naturally, I was going to talk to Ava about the future.
Takumi Samino.
When Ava saw me, she dropped her act, allowing emotion to show on her face again.
You're late. You ought to consider how I feel, waiting for you all alone.
Despite her rebuke, she seemed more relaxed now, almost like she was warming up to me.
Sorry. I didn't want to look like I was in too much of a hurry and risk tipping anyone off.
I know. I was just trying to make you feel bad.
Oh my god, sie ist so real dafür.
I guess I deserve that much, at the very least.
We are enemies after all. You and I, we're... enemies. Invaders. And the invaded.
Eva stared at me intently, her gaze burning with a dozen warring emotions. Anger, hatred, grief, and more besides.
Why did you attack us? If you'd never come to Futurum, none of this would have happened.
I won't make excuses. I know that we're the ones who started this war now.
No, I didn't mean to blame you personally. You didn't know. You were told you were fighting to protect your friends and family.
If I had to put a name on to the emotion on Eva's face now, I'd have to call it pity, compassion maybe, or Eva so eine gute Person. I guess in her eyes, we were just misled soldiers, made to fight in a war we didn't fully understand.
So, what's going to happen to me now?
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'm not necessarily expecting you to set me free, but it would be nice to know.
At the very least, I can promise I won't tell anyone you're back to your old self. They hate you enough as it is.
Hate me? Isn't that a little excessive? They didn't treat me this way or make me wear these strange clothes before. Why did things change so suddenly?
Huh?
Nothing seemed odd about Ava's attitude, could it be?
Ava, do you remember a member of our team named Shouma? Shouma Genzaki.
Shouma. Yes, I remember. He used to come see me in my cage and help me out with little everyday things. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh.
What's happened to him?
Oh. I was right. Ava doesn't remember killing Shouma. She did say her memory was still fuzzy. What now? Should I tell her? No, the shock might be too much for her, but I've got to tell her something.
You've gone pale. Oh no. Did he?
He died. In battle.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Aber die Musik. It was too observant for me to hide the truth completely. But at least I was able to hold back the most important detail for now.
He was kind to me, even when I was a prisoner. I got the feeling that he just wasn't made for war.
Yeah. He was a good guy. And a much braver, kinder person than he ever gave himself credit for.
You've had it hard too, haven't you?
Eva spoke with a kind of sympathy that they instinctively knew was sincere. Even shut up in this cage behind enemy lines, still found it in her heart to consider my feelings. Obviously, Shouma wasn't the only brave kind soul around here.
You're not worried about me, are you? I'm the one responsible for killing all your friends.
Friends? Oh, do you mean the other heroes? We fought on the same side, but I wouldn't call them friends. They certainly didn't think of me that way. I didn't ask to be chosen by the power of God. If it weren't for that, I would never have gone to war in the first place. I never wanted to be a hero.
And with that, I finally understood Eva. I finally understood. Eva and I may have been on different sides, but on different planets. But we were basically the same. Neither of us wanted to fight or kill other people. But with our homes and families on the line, we'd been left with no choice. We didn't choose this life. It was chosen for us.
It's the same for all of you, isn't it? I understood that once I saw you outside of battle. You don't really want to fight either. It's too bad we had to meet like this. In another time and place, we might have been...
Eva couldn't bring herself to finish that sentence. I couldn't say anything to comfort her either. I just stared into her big, sad eyes. After a while, I checked again to make sure no one was watching and made my way back inside. She doesn't remember what she did to Shouma. This could be bad. Ashes said the commanders are forbidden to absorb another person's cryptoglobin. But Eva does remember. She won't just have to deal with the guilt of killing someone who didn't deserve it. But breaking one of her people's most serious religious taboos too. I can't do that to her. I'd better keep it a secret a little longer. I was so absorbed in my thoughts I didn't notice someone else coming down the hallway toward me until they spoke up. Ah, Takumi. Oh, hey Tsubasa. It feels like a while since we've talked, huh? Are you okay? You look kind of pale. I'm fine. I didn't get enough sleep last night, that's all. Same here. But I'm one step closer to fixing Sirei now. Oh, so the repairs are going well. Yeah, Moko and some of the others went out and found me a bunch of useful materials. And Yugamo found a bunch of data and schematics and stuff on the war room computer. How long do you think it'll be until you can fix them? At this rate things are going now, probably just 3 more days. I didn't exactly like the guy, but he was useful to have around. I think Shion misses him too. He hasn't appeared since Sirei got destroyed, you know. I'm worried about him. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the cafeteria. Gotta fuel up so I can keep working. See ya. I parted ways with Tsubasa and went back to my room, feeling more uneasy than ever. Sounds like she really is going to fix Sirei. Now things are looking really bad. If Sirei comes back and hears Ava's been acting strange, he's sure to look into the cause thoroughly. And the fact that the brainwashings come undone is bound to come out. Masa said she'd be done in another 3 days. That makes day 71 my time limit. That doesn't leave me a lot of time. But what should I do? Day 69. Oh nein, Sirei. Okay, wisst ihr was? Ich hab grad keinen. Ich weiß. Wisst ihr was? Ich beende für mich selber mal diesen Part. Auch weil ich ein bisschen krank bin. Ich hoffe, dass ich den nächsten ein bisschen länger machen kann. Und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal, wenn wir hoffentlich diese Ava-Situation fixen können. Tschüss.